How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the New Year deal sale that runs through February 4th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic or Game Rankings. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my daily coverage of every sale that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 25K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping for me, let's get into the video. $4.99, Jak and Daxter, The Precursor Legacy is a colorful 3D platformer about two unlikely heroes who leave their quiet island home after a disastrous experiment changes their lives forever. You explore a seamless fantasy world filled with varied regions, collect power cells, and uncover the mystery of eco while platforming across cliffs, battling hostile creatures, and solving environmental challenges tied to ancient technology. With expressive characters, smooth movement, and a constant sense of discovery, the adventure blends lighthearted humor, charming banter, and playful character interactions with an unexpectedly ominous story lurking beneath its bright, adventurous surface. It's a 90 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $4.89, Achilles Survivor is a fast-paced, survivor-like roguelike set in a mythological version of ancient Greece, where each run contributes to an ever-growing legend shaped by skill, adaptation, and deliberate long-term mastery. You battle relentless waves of enemies using evolving powers, construct tactical structures during combat, and constantly adjust your strategy as difficulty escalates through regions packed with elite foes and increasingly punishing bosses. With multiple playable heroes, meaningful permanent progression, and arenas inspired by Greek myth, the game rewards smart positioning, resource awareness, and thoughtful build experimentation over raw reflexes alone. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $4.19, Kingdom 80s is a standalone micro-strategy adventure that reimagines the Kingdom formula through an 80s-inspired coming-of-age story, blending neon nostalgia with resource management, tactical decision-making, and defensive planning. You recruit neighborhood kids, assign roles, and carefully expand your base using limited coins while balancing daytime preparation against the constant threat of nighttime greed attacks that punish overextension, poor planning, and careless resource management. With hidden upgrades, escalating survival scenarios, and a moody, synth-driven atmosphere, the game emphasizes restraint, foresight, and learning from failure rather than rapid expansion. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $189, Almost There is a brutally focused precision platformer built exclusively for players who crave mechanical mastery, demanding flawless execution, relentless focus, and unwavering patience from the very first intense second. You sprint through more than 150 compact stages filled with spikes, lasers, and collapsing floors that require perfect timing, fast reactions, and careful planning while mastering momentum, reading level layouts, and anticipating each obstacle. With no filler mechanics, no combat distractions, and an unforgiving checkpoint system, every failure teaches strategy, every near miss builds skill, and every success feels hard-earned, rewarding, and satisfying. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $149, Emily Wants to Play is a first-person survival horror game where a simple pizza delivery becomes a tense, nerve-wracking overnight ordeal inside a locked house that grows more hostile and unpredictable with every passing hour. You freely explore interconnected rooms while avoiding roaming dolls, the mysterious Emily, and other eerie phenomena, learning strict behavioral rules that stack, evolve, and become increasingly complex as new threats are introduced throughout the night. With no combat, minimal guidance, and escalating psychological pressure, survival depends entirely on observation, timing, and deduction as you learn how each entity behaves. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $4.99, Sticky Business is a cozy management game about running a small online sticker shop where creativity, personal expression, and charm matter more than efficiency or competition. You design custom stickers, mix colors and patterns, add sparkles or holographic effects, and pack customer orders while gradually learning about recurring customers through heartfelt stories, amusing interactions, and secret requests that reveal personalities, hobbies, and hidden quirks as your business grows. With relaxed pacing, gentle optimization, and satisfying production loops, the experience focuses on comfort, routine, and emotional connection rather than challenge. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $4.99, Before We Leave is a peaceful city-building game centered on rediscovering lost knowledge and carefully rebuilding a thriving civilization across interconnected islands, continents, and planets at a relaxed, self-directed pace. You manage resources, expand settlements, and trade goods between worlds, while carefully balancing happiness, pollution, and long-term sustainability, researching ancient technologies, establishing production chains, and exploring new territories and regions as your society grows. With a calm tone, hex-based expansion, and light strategic pressure, the game encourages thoughtful planning, curiosity, and experimentation rather than urgency or conflict. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Roguebook is a roguelike deck builder where you assemble a team of 2 heroes and fight through a magical book that reshapes itself, shifts layouts, and evolves in unpredictable ways every time you open it. You build your deck mid-run, combine hero abilities, and adapt to constantly shifting encounters using cards, relics, and gems that reward synergy, strategic planning, and long-term creative thinking for maximum effect. With its innovative ink-based map system, branching paths, and multiple difficulty layers, the game emphasizes strategic experimentation, mastery of interactions, and clever adaptation rather than relying on luck or blind repetition. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, and there's unfortunately a broken trophy making the platinum currently unobtainable. For $2.99, Mr. Driller Drill Land is a colorful action puzzle game set in a whimsical underground amusement park filled with quirky attractions, hidden secrets, and unexpected surprises that reward exploration and creativity. You dig through collapsing blocks across 5 themed attractions, each introducing unique rules, escalating hazards, and clever obstacles that test planning, speed, and precision under pressure, while encouraging quick thinking, adaptability, and resourcefulness. With updated visuals, HD cutscenes, and approachable difficulty options, the game balances arcade simplicity with surprising mechanical depth, replayability, and frantic competitive fun. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $4.99, Cthulhu Saves Christmas is a fast-paced, turn-based JRPG comedy where the Master of Insanity must save Santa Claus and regain his lost powers, blending absurd humor, quirky combat, and wacky holiday scenarios. Play as Cthulhu alongside the Snow Maiden, Baba Yaga-chan, and Belle Snickle as you battle the League of Christmas Evil, Krampus, and Mary Lwyd, while building relationships with friends and enemies in playful life sim segments full of surprises, challenges, and hilarious moments. Utilize multi-character abilities, insanify your enemies, and navigate tentacle-filled adventures across a holiday-themed world full of chaotic charm, unique villains, and strange creatures. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $3.99, Pool Nation is a realistic pool simulator designed to replicate the precision, pacing, and pressure of competitive play, while rewarding strategy, timing, and careful cue control during intense matches. You compete online or offline using customizable rule sets, while mastering realistic physics, shot angles, and table control, and refining bank shots, spin techniques, and positioning strategies to dominate every match and outthink opponents in high-pressure scenarios. With leagues, tournaments, and extensive challenge modes, it blends authentic simulation with flexible competitive options, social play, and replayable content that rewards skill, consistency, and thoughtful decision-making. It's an 83 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $1.99, Hotline Miami is a fast-paced, top-down action game set in a violent, surreal version of late 1980s Miami, drenched in neon, paranoia, and chaotic energy where every decision could mean life or death. You clear rooms using lethal gunplay, brutal melee combat, and environmental improvisation while piecing together a fractured narrative delivered through cryptic phone messages, hidden clues, and unsettling imagery that gradually reveals the city's dark underbelly. With instant restarts, pounding synth music, and unforgiving difficulty, it demands aggression, precision, and constant forward momentum while rewarding clever strategies, careful observation, and split-second decision-making. It's an 86 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $2.99, Please Fix the Road is a lighthearted puzzle game about reconnecting broken paths in increasingly absurd, chaotic, and unpredictable scenarios that test creativity, patience, and problem-solving. You manipulate road segments, terrain pieces, and environmental elements to guide vehicles, animals, and other quirky travelers safely from start to finish, while overcoming lakes, obstacles, and terrain quirks that constantly force you to rethink your approach. With flexible solutions, playful humor, and steadily escalating logic challenges, experimentation is encouraged over perfect efficiency, while rewarding clever designs, inventive thinking, and iterative problem-solving. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $2.49, Burly Men at Sea is a narrative adventure about 3 bearded fishermen who abandoned routine life in search of meaning, humor, and unexpected adventure, encountering strange creatures, mysterious strangers, and hidden treasures along the way. You guide the story through choices, exploration, and interactive storytelling, shaping a branching folktale inspired by Scandinavian myths, local legends, and oral storytelling traditions, while uncovering secrets, solving small puzzles, and influencing character relationships. With a whimsical art style, gentle humor, and multiple endings, it encourages relaxed play, replayable exploration, and imaginative engagement with the story. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $2.99, Mediterranea Inferno is a narrative-driven visual novel about friendship, desire, and emotional collapse during a surreal summer retreat in southern Italy, where personal secrets, unspoken tensions, and complicated attractions unfold unpredictably. You choose daily activities that shape relationships and uncover fears, obsessions, and hidden motivations, while navigating flirtation, rivalry, and escalating interpersonal conflict that influence the trio's collective journey. With striking illustration, unsettling themes, and heavy mythological symbolism, it blends intimacy, psychological horror, and dark satire while encouraging exploration, reflection, and emotional engagement. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There is something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I played Jak and Daxter, Pool Nation, Hotline Miami, and Burly Men at Sea, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. The rest of the games do look pretty fun though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.